Fucking hey. Another fucking shooting. Another fucking shooting. Look, I don't know. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. Doesn't matter if you're the most agro-libertarian or the biggest pussy-sucking liberal. I think we can all agree that I should not be allowed to get a gun. I think I've made that very clear over the years. I don't know how many times I've threatened this fucking government. And many major corporations. Alright. Yeah, fucking, I was doing a show the other day, and this fucking libertarian in the audience, because I was like, what are we gonna do, America? Nothing? 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 Yeah, nothing, right? He goes, more cops in the schools. And I was like, yeah, we need a cop in every classroom. Guns drawn already. Actually, 30 cops in the classroom, a gun in every child's mouth. You never know when somebody's gonna do something stupid. So, I was pondering the other day, is there ever a time where it's good for society, where public masturbation is good for society? So there's an exception to every rule, right? There's almost an exception to every rule. That's the exception to that rule. But you know, like a bank robbery, right? Bank robbers holding 10 people hostage, and one crazy fucker pulls his dick out and starts jerking it, running around the room. And then the guy is like, what the fuck? Somebody else hits him over the head with something. Jackoff saves the day. What the fuck? Even the fucking school shooting happened. What if earlier in the day, one of the other mentally ill kids pulled his dick out and jerked off in the hallway? They would have cleared the school. Totally evacuated the school. That fucker with the gun would have showed up an hour later. Where'd everybody go? Where? The janitor's like, yeah, everybody left. It's a nice AR-15 you got there. Where'd you get that? Walmart. It's good. It's easy. It's easy to get that shit. Look, I don't want to sound sexist, but 90% of the evil in this world is done by men. That's true. That's true. They studied that. That's actually the first thing scientists ever discovered. They looked up from their microscopes and they're like, yep, men are evil. Let's get back to poking this rabbit in the eye. I'm studying rabbit eyes. Women got it rough in this world, in this society. Fucking, so much shit, so much fucking stupid shit. Like I hear there are actually guys who get pissed, who resent women. They resent good-looking women when they get rejected by them. They actually get pissed. And I'm like, what? How the fuck? How can you get mad at that? The only reason there are good-looking women is because they rejected fucking guys like us. Do you not know how natural selection works? You can't admire the beauty, but then knock the process by which the beauty occurs. You should be thanking the women. You should be thanking you when she denies you. You should go, oh, thank you very much. Future generations will be better looking because of it. So yeah, one of the cool things about being a comic is that people think they can insult you. Like this one time I was doing this show, and a woman in the crowd stood up and was like, "You're not a comedian. You're just an idiot loser." And I was like, "I'm a comedian because I'm an idiot loser." She doesn't know how the sausage is made. And this actually brings us to a question that has baffled a great many people for a long time. People have often argued and wondered, they're like, why is there a discrepancy? Why Why are there way more men comics than women? Why aren't there as many female comics? And they always have this laundry list of sexist reasons why. But the reason is, let's set this straight, there are fewer women comics because there are fewer women losers. Woo! By far. Look at us, it's obvious. And in nature, technically in nature, loser is defined as somebody who can't get laid. So there's always going to be a little bit of a discrepancy. I mean, but it's not like there's nothing you can do if you're a woman that wants to be, or that wants there to be, if you want to even out the number of male and female comics, have sex with losers. A lot of them. Just fuck losers nonstop for a long time. It'll eventually even lessen some of the loser pool of us males. Eventually, yeah, fuck losers. Fuck guys. Fuck dudes who are fat, ugly, who still live in their mom's basement and jack off on her panties while she's wearing them. Fuck enough of those guys. And eventually, in a couple decades, we'll get to a 50-50. Maybe. We try. So, yeah! I'm a comic, there's a lot of us here. I've thought about it for a while. I'm actually thinking I'm actually going to do it. Now, in July, I think I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to move. I'm going to move to Los Angeles to try to make it in the porno industry. I got a rad demo tape. It's usually people's backup plan, but I figure there's a market for the second coming of Rasputin. Different women will just come with different deadly STDs and fuck me, try to kill me that way, and none of it works. I'm like, I'm immune somehow. I don't know. You guys know your Russian history. No, we also, sociopaths are put on a pedestal in our society. I mean, you're literally staring at one. But like everything in our culture, it's all like. And one night I was hanging out at this party. It was like late at night. We were fucking stoned as shit and drinking a little bit and talking about like how the world could ever get better or whatever. And I had one of those epiphanies, that you think you have when you're fucking high. And I was like talking to this guy. I didn't really know this guy well at all, but I was telling him, I got it, man. You know what? Science is becoming more complex. Eventually, in the future, somebody's gonna discover a cure for sociopaths. And he goes, no, they couldn't do that, could they? No! I'm like, nice, you're welcome. Nice. But yeah, we do. We fucking, we like sociopaths. We like the fucking I don't know, friends. I'm sure you guys have had friends, right? Friends who, I have many who are like, who's your favorite serial killer, man? Mine's Ed Gein. He loved his mom, I love my mom. Not like that. 2 peas in a pod. We're fucking stupid as a fucking culture. That being said, my favorite serial killer is George W. Bush. Still walks free to this day. Fucking a conservative estimate of his body count is 300,000 human beings dead. Conservative estimate is probably like 3 times that. And he's still getting away with it. He's way further than Dahmer or any of the other guys. Any of them, way fucking, even every other dictator in the world who's alive now, nowhere near as many people killed as George W. Bush. He still fucking walks free for now. Somebody will probably eventually get him. No, they won't get him. He'll totally get away with it. That's what sociopaths do. They get away with shit. It's part of the problem. Alright, something else. Something is, I shouldn't have to say this. It should be fucking obvious to everyone. But apparently it does have to be said, so let's say it. Men are not entitled to have sex. Men are not entitled to have... Women are, but men are not. And I hear guys complaining about this shit all the time. I hear guys complaining about this. Well, women get to have sex whenever they want. Yeah, you stupid fucking misogynist. Women do get to have sex whenever they want. But when having sex, guys get to have an orgasm whenever they want. Women are batting 300 at best. Most aren't even hitting 112. So yes, while they are having a lot more sex, I assure you, it's not nearly as fulfilling for them. I'm not saying it should be that way, I'm saying it is that way, it's fucked up. I wonder if guys would fucking trade places. They talk a lot of shit, like they wish they had more sex. Would you trade, guys? Would you trade with women? Would you trade?
Trade what?
You could have 10 times as much sex, but 9 out of 10 times, you couldn't bust a nut. Oh! That'd be worse. I think that'd be worse. That'd be a lot worse. That'd be way more frustrating. I'm surprised more women don't shoot up schools. I mean, oh yeah, testosterone. Not enough of that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, wasn't that a fucking famous saying from a Shakespeare play? 'Tis better to have had sex once and came than to have had a bunch of sex and hardly come at all. Famous saying. The world sucks. We have a lot to fix. We gotta fix our legal system. We gotta fix our culture. All of us men have been douches to one degree or another. But one thing people aren't talking about, they are talking about changing the law, they are talking about changing the culture. One thing we also have to change, and people aren't talking about, is we also have to change the chemistry. There's way too much pent-up testosterone in this dynamical system you call humanity. Way too much. Way too much. Fucking, we gotta vent it. We gotta vent it. Did you guys know this? 20 times a month. 20 times a month. Did you know that? Doctors, scientists, medical professionals say that dudes have to jizz at least 20 times a month. At least. Just to maintain physical health, for prostate health and other things, let alone the fucking mental health. But just for physical health, dudes need to fucking, they need to jizz, a lot, and fucking, it can't all be masturbation too. It can't all be masturbation, although we do need to jerk off more. Indoors alone.
Yeah.
But, we need to masturbate more, but it can't all be just masturbation, because that causes, if that's all men ever do, that causes depression, it causes anxiety disorders. Shit, that'll cause a motherfucker to vote Republican. It's bad for the individual and society. Bad for both. So what we need to fucking legalize prostitution. Fully legalize prostitution. Shit, we need to do more than that, actually. Nurses and doctors should be handling this shit. Fucking doctor can stick his finger in my ass, he can't jerk me off. The nurse practitioner and physician's assistant's just standing there. No, jerk me off! This shit is a medical need. This shit should have a medical solution. We need a motherfucking jerk technician or some shit. Someone who's an expert at ejecting the co-pilot. Fucking no, seriously, the doctor sticks his finger in your ass to check your prostate health. He can't jerk you off to maintain it? Yes, he can. Or she can. You get to choose the gender of your jerk technician. So yeah, jacking off in public. Fucking, we got a lot of changing to do in our society, a lot of shit to fucking reform. I'm bitching about it regularly. A lot of people are bitching about it regularly. There's a lot of good things happening, but there is going to be some collateral damage. There is going to be some collateral damage, like certain sex acts are going the way of the dodo. Even certain after sex acts are going the way of the dodo. Like fucking spooning is over. It's over. It's over. Are you kidding me? Like fucking Me laying my naked body up against your naked body from behind? What if you fall asleep? And technically, that's your naked body rubs up against the sleeping. It's fucked up. Now when a woman says, why don't you want to cuddle? Because I don't want to be charged with assault. Fuck. Other things too, doggy style. Over. It's sad, sorry to say, but doggy style is over. Fucking take, for example, like a married couple, heterosexual married couple, madly in love, fucking doggy style one night. They're on the bed, he's fucking her from behind. Her face is in the fucking pillow, buried in the pillow. And unbeknownst to him, she's fucking exhausted from a long day at doing math or whatever it is women do these days. And he's like, oh, I'm coming, baby. Baby, I'm coming. Oh, Minnesota. Baby, I love you. Oh, baby. Baby, I love you. Baby? No! Fuck! I can't believe it. I can't. He reaches in the desk drawer, pulls out a revolver. Which wakes her up, and she's like, oh no, the husband that I love so much. He's dead on the floor. Why am I standing above my beloved husband's corpse? And right at that moment, she feels the cum drip from her pussy. And she's like, oh, that's why. Good riddance. Look, I'd say reverse cowgirl was cool because she's sitting up. But with the number of narcoleptics and drug addicts out there, you can't be sure. Can't be sure. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw this news story. It was a leftist professor in the United States got fired recently because he tweeted a joke that nobody got. I can understand that. He tweeted, this is what he tweeted. He said, all I want for Christmas is white genocide. People misunderstood that because they didn't know that white genocide is a phrase that was invented by neo-Nazis. It means, to them, they refer to that as interracial marriage, interracial sex. They call white genocide because they think that like people of different races fucking is going to somehow make white people disappear or something. It's not only incredibly racist, but it's incredibly dumb. They don't know shit about biology. Go ask a biologist. If people of different races have sexes, white people will disappear. Yeah. I was thinking about it though. I was like, they think these fucking idiots think that interracial sex is white genocide. This sex is a pussy is not a gas chamber. It's really more of a viscous liquid chamber.
He's not wrong.
It's an oven that gives life rather than one that takes it away. So yeah, there was a Mormon earlier, huh? Give it up for the Mormons. I don't know if you guys saw this news story a couple years ago. Kate Kelly was excommunicated from the Mormon Church for advocating on behalf of women's rights, women's positions in authority, right? Women's positions as advocating for women's positions as priests and pastors. And all Christians, Catholics, Protestants, Mormons, they all say, why do women even want to be pastors and priests? They can't fuck kids. I mean, I guess they could molest them. But in order to become a bishop in any of the denominations of Christianity, you have to have at least 3 rapes under your belt. And they have to be confirmed rapes, which means the rest of the clergy has to be standing around in a circle jerking off while you do it. I'm sorry, is that not what Christianity is all about? I don't think it is. I advise that you advocate that the U.S. military invades the Vatican instead of the Middle East. Iraq never fucked your kids, the Vatican did. Yeah! No, dude, people are like, America's crazy. America's always been crazy. America runs on chaos. It's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and more fucked up. Expect more destabilization. Expect more crazy shit. In fact, expect increasingly weird combinations of crazy shit. The next school shooter could be jacking off while he's doing it. And surely one of the other students fucking Facebook Lives that shit. Everybody in the country watches, and then they're like, wait a minute, this is child porn technically. It's not gonna. But then all the pedophiles in the country get off on it, and they develop a new fetish where they can't just rape kids anymore. They gotta rape kids while they're shooting up a school. So they get the kid, they convince him to shoot up his school, but they both go together and hide out in the bathroom first, and he starts fucking the kid's ass, and then they both waddle out into the hallway, and the kid starts shooting. Then the guy can come. I'm just saying the future of America is looking bright. So, women have it rough, man. In this fucking society, it's fucked up. Women have it rough in the whole fucking world. The whole world, and all of history too. All of history. You go back, even all the way back to Bible days. Oh, do you guys remember the Bible? You remember the story when, like right when Mary was first pregnant, when it was first visible that she was pregnant, people walked up to her and were like, wait a minute, I thought you were a virgin. I thought you were a virgin. She's like, well, I was before I got raped. And they were like, whoa, 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 Mary. Whoa, what's with all the accusations, Mary? Why are you making shit up, Mary? Why are you lying, Mary? We don't believe you, Mary. We don't believe you. And she was like, fuck! Fine. All right, fine. I didn't get raped. God impregnated me with the Messiah. And everybody was like, oh my God, Mary, we totally believe you. We totally believe you, Mary. This is wonderful.
I fucking hate this world. Thanks everybody, I'm Chris Heist. I'm an asshole.